Hello, Aquarius. Welcome to your month ahead reading. We are going to get into it. I hope these messages help you guys. Do me a solid, okay? If you don't mind, like and subscribe to continue to catch the vibe and hype up the video, you guys. If you find value in this content, that's a new feature that you can do on YouTube, which is hyping up the content. So if y'all could do that, leave me a comment, like the video, subscribe if you new, okay? That would be really cool, and I'd appreciate it a whole lot. Thank you guys for being here. Don't bring anything into your life that does not belong, Aquarius, okay? These messages are for your benefit. Disclaimers below: I'm not a doctor, lawyer, or psychologist, so please don't take this as medical advice. And if you are cross-watching in Aquarius, I'm pretty sure your sign is up, or it will be up within the next few days. So please be sure to watch your own sign, you guys. And just know that the energy may be vice versa or whatever, okay? Air signs, y'all seem to have cross watchers. Anyway, I hope these messages help you guys. Any of my services are linked below in the description box if you want a personal reading or you want to participate in any other services that are on my website. But let's get into it for Aquarius. Guardian angels, archangels, spirit guides, and ancestors of the highest vibration. Father, Mother, God, for the month ahead, what is it that you want Aquarius to know? What is the most important message for Aquarius for the upcoming month, Spirit? What do they need to know? Okay. Ooh, not this lovers and choose wisely. Oh my God. These are the only there's other cards in this deck. Conflict. The only reason why I'm not changing the deck is because I wanted to do all of the same decks for all of the signs to see what comes out, so you can go to whatever sign. And I don't, I'm not against cross watching, to be honest with you. You just have to have the right mindset when you do it, so you can see what other people got these cards. Libra just got this lover's card. Gemini just got choose wisely. I think also Capricorn got the lover's card, and maybe like Leo. I can't remember, but a lot of people have gotten that card. A couple people have gotten choose wisely. I know one person got the conflict card, and somebody got go with the flow. So I'm sorry, I can't remember. But it definitely looks like you have to make a choice when it comes to your connections, your partnerships, your relationships, who you team up with, who you network with, the people who are around you when it comes to the things that you do. It's very important for you to choose your relationships wisely. That's what the vibe is giving for me. 13 is a 4, 24 is a 6. It feels like you're partnering up with a team, or you're having to work with a team, creating some type of community or entering into a community environment. And you're going to have to make a decision about the relationships that you want to cultivate and nurture, and which ones are not worth your time. Because there's some type of conflict here with the decisions that you make, or somebody in this group or this community who's trying to cause a conflict when it comes to you making decisions. They may be giving you the ick. All right. So I feel like Spirit is saying go with the flow, which to me says that, your spirit team wants you to trust your judgment. Because if you're getting the ick from somebody, or you're getting a bad vibe from folks, or they're giving you like red flags, don't ignore that, because it definitely feels like it's going to be very vital for you to really choose your relationships and your friends carefully. That could be because something positive is going to happen for you maybe in the near future. I don't know. But there's a really important decision that I feel like you have to make. And I feel like you could be confused about what the right decision is, but that could also be because somebody is creating a conflict of interest, or they're creating some type of chaos or confusion when it comes to you making that decision, because they don't want you to make the choice that's best for you. So take it how it resonates. What else for Aquarius for the month ahead, Spirit? What else is the message? Creativity. So this month you could be feeling very creative when it comes to things that you do. You could have a lot of innovative ideas, a lot of like motivation. You may be coming out of like a writer's block or something, where you're starting to get more creative, and you're starting to have like this inspiration that you may not have had recently. Okay. Sad woman in music. Interesting. There definitely could be a situation where your emotions are connected to your creativity. So you may be very motivated to create when you feel certain feelings. This could be also music that you listen to. There's a feminine energy who's kind of sad or depressed, possibly. But this is when they're the most creative. Maybe this is you. I don't know. Be careful of like, being inspired by negativity or I'm getting like muse energy, like somebody's muse. I don't know. Be mindful of like the music that you listen to, because it could inspire feelings and emotions that are not necessarily authentic to who you are. What is the message for Aquarius this month ahead, Spirit? What is it that you want them to know? What is the situation in regards to these messages? The Star. Yeah, I was getting a muse. Somebody's muse. You're my muse. Artsy fartsy shit. The Star card is like, oh, somebody's inspired by you, or you're someone's inspiration. This is your energy. You could be feeling very inspired by your pain, and you could be using your own pain for your own gain, which is fine. Some of you could be feeling very vulnerable or exposed this month, but I feel like the creativity is just kind of like pouring out of you because you're really focused on whatever it is that you're inspired to do. I feel like you're also very positive and optimistic this month. Yeah, Page of Cups, Seven of Swords. You're very creative. I feel like your creative juices are flowing. And you have a strategy about how you want to accomplish your goals. I feel like you're also kind of secretive about how you plan to go about doing something, how you're strategizing. I feel like somebody could be trying to steal your work or distract you from your work, break up your creativity, break up your flow. So be very mindful of who you allow in your personal space or who you allow access to you, because I feel like you're kind of vulnerable right now because you're in this kind of dreamy creative space for people to see that and then either want to steal your ideas because they're just pouring out of you, or to distract you from what you're doing to break your focus, right? Because haters, when haters being haters, they'll just come and try to break your focus because they see you focused. Or people who are picking up the scraps of gold that you're dropping nuggets and gems of wisdom and ideas. And they're like, ooh, if I hang around Aquarius, I can take some of these ideas. I can bite some of their swag. So just be mindful of that, because I feel like those types of people, either way, could be causing some type of blockage with your creativity, because it's like if you feel a block, Spirit doesn't want, it's because like Spirit doesn't want you to give away all your good ideas for people who don't deserve it, or for people who just want to steal it from you. What's the Star card? Anyway, yeah, Six of Swords. You're all up in your own energy. Libra could be around you somewhere in some way. Four of Wands and the Seven of Cups. You may have a relationship here that you're moving on from. Some of you could be relocating overseas, different country, city, state, zip code. And you don't know where you're going to end up. I feel like you want to accomplish a goal, even if this is more abstract. You have a goal that you want to accomplish and you have a strategy, but I feel like it's still a little cloudy or a little murky. Like you don't exactly know how something is going to end up or turn out, but you feel like you have a good idea. So that's a start. Some of you guys, a relationship is over with and you're divorcing or breaking up with someone, moving out. If you have a roommate situation, you're leaving the lease or you're moving out of the place and you're not really sure where you're going, or you're not letting people know where you're going. That could also be it as well. But you are walking away. But there's this like aspect of like the unknown. Okay. Three of Cups. Yeah, you're going to have some type of celebration. There could be a party or a celebration going on. You may have to travel, drive, use Uber or Lyft. I feel like, yeah, there's a party going on, or there's a celebration going on, or somebody's asking you out on a date, possibly. You may want to Uber or Lyft because there could be a lot of traffic, or it could be a pain to park. Okay, wherever you're going, the location is very busy. It's in a city. It might be painful or irritating to park. So you may want to Uber, or you may want to ride share, Lyft, whatever. But I feel like overall you're going to have a good time. Just be mindful of your belongings. Somebody may try to steal your purse, your keys, your wallet. Be mindful of your belongings. Don't just leave your shit sitting around because you're not paying attention or you're getting drunk, right? Be mindful of people who are following you down the street. You don't want somebody to snatch you up. I just did that reading on trafficking. Also be mindful of someone who, like you may want to Uber or Lyft because the crime rate in the area could be spiking at the time that you go to this party or at the time that you go to this restaurant, and people may be breaking into cars and stealing cars. So I'm just saying, this is what I see. I want you to be mindful so you don't get your shit got. You don't get got. I don't want you to get got. The World, King of Cups. There's definitely a cycle that's over with here. I feel like you're starting to understand why things happened the way they happened. And therefore you're grateful and you're like celebrating because you know you got what you were supposed to get from the situation. Even if you ended up being alone. Even if the people who you started with aren't the people who you ended with. I feel like you're grateful for the way things have transpired. It's like you overcame the obstacles. You did it on your own and you accomplished what you set out to accomplish. Even though it was confusing and difficult and hard, you still faced your fears. And I feel like you're optimistic about the future. Wow, what just flipped out? 3 of Wands, Moon card, King of Swords, Page of Swords, Cancer energy. You don't know what to expect from a person or a situation, so you're paying really close attention to them because you know that there's things that you don't know about them or there's things that you can't see yet. I feel like you're very cautious about going somewhere with somebody, or you're very cautious about like someone being around you because you don't feel safe. Like, I don't know if you're in an unsafe neighborhood or if you're with someone who you don't know very well or you don't really trust someone. But I feel like you're very cautious right now because you don't know what to expect from a situation or from a person. What's hidden? The Chariot. There's some type of vehicle or mode of transportation that you can't see. Or you're going wherever you're going, you can't see where you're going. Yeah, it's like, I don't know if it's nighttime, your headlights don't work. Hermit, Justice card. Maybe you need glasses. Virgo energy, Libra energy, Taurus energy, Cancer, Aries. I feel like you're searching for signs and clues and information and data that shows you that you're moving in the right direction, but you can't find it. You also, I feel like, are looking for a location or an address and you can't figure out where you're going. If you can't find like an address, somebody gives you a random address and you can't find it, that's like your justice. That's to save you from getting fucking kidnapped or something. I don't know what this is. It's very strange. What's the Chariot? The World, yeah. I don't know if this is literal or abstract, but if it's literal, it's like Spirit is protecting you literally from being kidnapped or robbed or your car being stolen. If it's abstract, it's like you're being protected from like danger that you may not be able to see. Queen of Swords, the World, and the Knight of Pentacles. Somebody has information about the ending of a situation. Somebody has details, information, documents, proving that something came to an end or detailing how something ended. Like, if you had a family member, God forbid, I hope not, but if you had a family member that passed away, right? The doctor, the hospital, the nursing home, they're the one who has the details and the documents about that person's death. That's the vibe that I'm getting about what's hidden. It's like somebody has the information in the physical documents that clear up confusion about something coming to an end. And I feel like you're searching for it and you can't find it. But I feel like you're going to find it. Or whoever has this information is looking for you so that they can give it to you. And I feel like they're coming towards you quickly. Possibly from another city, state, zip code, or like country. Definitely there are people coming towards you. People are drawn to you. Or they feel like they have to come towards you and give you this information or tell you something. And it's like your justice or something like that to find this out. What's the Chariot? The Tower reverse, bitch. There's a major secret or something major is hidden. Either purposefully or not. But it kind of feels like somebody was trying to keep you in the dark. Or they were trying to keep you confused. And I also feel like whoever has these documents or this information, it's like they're hoping that if they come towards you, you'll be able to clarify it or like decipher it. This could be something that was written in a different language. I don't know. Tower reversed. Avoiding a tower. Empress and the Two of Swords. Empress and the Two of Swords. Yeah, it's like you don't see some type of devastation or something is you expected something or someone expected something. I don't know. Let me see. What's the fucking... It's crazy. What's the Tower reversed? Eight of Swords. Yeah, somebody's worried that a situation or a structure is going to fall apart or something is going to fall apart. But they really don't need to be worried about this. Like, everything is fine. Something is built on a stable foundation or like something is secure. But this could also be a situation where someone is worried about like the betrayal, the lies, the cheating, the deception coming to the surface, and they're trying to prevent the tower from falling. That could also be it. Strength in the Four of Swords. Someone's trying to be brave. Someone is trying to be strong. They're trying to have courage, but they're worried about what they don't know or what wasn't said, or like they're stressed and anxious about what the things that they don't see that could possibly like pose a threat. It feels like information that's hidden, information that someone took to their grave. Someone is worried that they're not hearing any news or not hearing anything back, like no response. What's the Eight of Swords? Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, it's like someone is worried about their income, losing their job, their business collapsing. But it's like they don't have to worry about this. I'm not exactly sure. It's like, on one hand, it feels like someone is worried unnecessarily about like security and stability when they really don't have to be. But on the other hand, it's like it kind of feels like whatever someone is worried about is valid because they've been ignoring the signs and they've been trying to avoid the tower from falling. And they know inevitably that one day this tower is going to fall. or that something is going to come to an end. Because they're starting to like see the signs of it. They're starting to see the smoke, the flames, you know, metaphorically. Page of Pentacles. Yeah, and the Two of Cups. Yeah, there's communication going on here. Feels like behind the scenes. Ugh. What in the world? Ooh, excuse me. Somebody could be being offered a position, a job, a deal. I feel like this is something that they weren't expecting, or they're not. Maybe they were expecting this. Somebody could be bribed for their silence. It kind of feels like somebody was given a lot of money to basically not say something, and they were bribed or coerced into keeping quiet about something, and they're worried about it because they feel anxious, nervous, and whoever was bribed into silence, or whoever was like convinced into taking this deal, they're the link that's keeping this tower up when the tower should fall. What's the world? The Four of Cups. Strength again. Yeah, it's like, and whatever this is, it's like somebody is getting pressure by the universe to, I feel like, speak up or provide this information, provide this proof. They're feeling pressure. Ace of Wands. Somebody's goal was to reject someone here, or to make someone feel rejected, outcast. Like someone was supposed to get inheritance here. It was promised to them. It's their family. It's their home. It's whatever. It was promised to them. They were supposed to get whatever this is. But then they were like pushed out or outcast. And then somebody got blackmailed into not saying something. So when whoever died. Or when whatever happened, they got rejected. Or they didn't get what they thought. It's like a new owner or a new will or a new something. Could be new dick, hell. Somebody could be disappointed it wasn't what they thought. I feel like somebody is starting to realize that they shouldn't have done what they did. It really feels like somebody got bribed or blackmailed into keeping their mouth shut about something in order to hide the truth from someone who should know the truth, right? Like, it feels like if somebody knew who a murderer was, they were blackmailed and bribed and bullied into keeping their mouth shut and not saying anything. But now their conscience is weighing heavily on them because they know that the ultimate goal of bribing them, or the ultimate goal of somebody coming and blackmailing them, bullying them, was to harm someone else. Like, that's kind of what it feels like. And it's like the whole purpose was to prevent someone who was supposed to get something from getting something. So what's the Three of Cups? Queen of Swords. Sideways. I don't know. Magician. And the Emperor. Interesting. So there's action being taken behind the scenes. Somebody, I feel like, is pulling the strings behind the scenes. This Emperor is really the one who's in charge behind the scenes, but they're using maybe you or another air sign, a Scorpio, a Gemini, a Taurus, a Virgo, as their mouthpiece. Somebody's manipulating communication behind the scenes. This could be someone posing as a man when really they're a woman, posing as a woman but really they're a man. Seven of Wands, Hermit. Yeah, Virgo energy. Somebody's trying to find information, but it's like they're blocked. They can't find it. Or they're looking for someone and they can't find them. But I feel like they are going to find them. Like, if something belonged to you and a person didn't tell you about it, or you were supposed to get something that somebody tried to block you from getting and you don't even know about it, I feel like some of y'all don't even know what this is. And it's not just like some random thing. It kind of feels like, okay, you could have been in a situation where you were led to believe that you didn't have anything, or there was no value in something, but there really was. And somebody may have like tricked you or bribed someone to lie to you about the value of something, or tricked someone to lie to you about like what something was worth. You may have always felt like weird about it. Like, you may have always had this sneaky suspicion that somebody was trying to steal from you, you know? There's a decision that someone is making to search for what's been kept hidden, and they're going to find it. They're going to find out what they don't know. And that's going to lead to some type of celebration, I feel. What's the Six of Swords? Oh, wow. Page of Cups reversed. That came out in the Libra reading. Someone is not sorry. They are not sorry. I feel like some of you could be moving on and you are not sorry. Strength again and the Ace of Pentacles. I don't know. What's this? Page of Cups reversed. Full reverse. Somebody is delusional, possibly unstable, or they're not going to chase you. They're not going to follow you. They looked for you and they can't find you. You successfully got away. Page of Wands, King of Wands. Or this is like somebody who can't come after you. You're protected from somebody searching for you, looking for you, trying to come after you. They either can't find you, or they're not allowed to come after you legally or spiritually when it comes to like spiritual law. Okay. They're deciding not to apologize, or they're deciding not to take any action because they don't see it turning out well. It's like, catch me if you can. They can't catch you, so they're gonna stop trying. I feel like you're gonna notice or see that you're finally gonna be able to rebuild. It's like the Star card comes after the Tower, right? So it's like there was a tower, but I don't know. It kind of feels like you have to rebuild, or you have to recoup your losses. Like there was a tower, but there really wasn't a tower, or you actually avoided a tower. I don't know. Maybe you skipped a step, but somebody can't find you, or they can't catch you. So it's like, maybe they're in jail. Maybe they can't travel. Maybe they're trapped. Like they can't run anymore, so maybe they're going to get caught. I don't know what this is, but I feel like all of the aspects of what I talked about are relevant. Like somebody could have been bribed or blackmailed into lying to you or hiding the truth. They're feeling guilty. Somebody could have been after you, chasing you, and they can't find you, or spirit is blocking them from seeing you. Somebody could have been on the run and now they're getting caught, or they can't afford to run anymore. Or it's like their foolish decisions, delusional decisions, thinking that they could outrun something was a lie. Because it was inevitable that it was going to come to an end. And whatever information and proof that someone has about details about the situation, it feels like they're going to like deliver it to you. Like somebody is searching for you so that they can deliver you this good news or whatever this is. You may get something in the mail. I don't know. It also feels like if someone was wrongfully convicted of a crime, there's confirmation that they didn't do it. So they're going to be let out of jail. Especially if they're like in Alcatraz or some shit around the water. I don't know. They got to take a boat to get to wherever they're going to go. What's the advice? This is crazy. What's the advice? Page of Wands. So this is a confirmation for you. This is a sign. King of Wands. Something about this King of Wands, Page of Wands. It could be a father-son situation. Three of Pentacles, High Priestess. Somebody, there's a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or somebody who wants to really get a message to you. They want you to see their message, but I feel like, I don't know, maybe you're not seeing the message. What's the Page of Wands? Five of Pentacles. Wow. Ace of Swords. And the Wheel of Fortune. So, some type of sacrifice that you made or clarity that you received, victory that you had through clarity and sacrifice created a shift in your circumstances, like especially financially, possibly with your health. I'm not a doctor, lawyer, or psychologist. There could be money coming in because of this or help. What's the Page of Wands? All right, Lord. King of Swords. Two of Swords reversed. Page of Swords reversed. So somebody is spying, lurking, stalking. 2, 3, 4 swords. I feel like there is something that's being healed for sure with the Star card. Like you can heal in peace. Somebody can't chase after you anymore. I don't know. Maybe they can't find you. I feel like whoever's spying on you had somebody spying on them. If there was somebody searching for you, trying to find you, stalking you or something like that, I feel like they died. Or like whoever was abusing you died. They can't keep fucking with you. Yeah, somebody might have had a heart attack. I'm not wishing no harm on nobody. I don't know what the fuck this is. It's like some weird, I don't know. It's some weird situation going on. What is the Five of Pentacles? Seven of Swords. Bitch. Three of Swords and the Emperor with the Three of Swords and the Empress. I feel like somebody's just getting caught stalking. Somebody's getting caught like doing something to steal resources, money, or try to hide something from somebody. I feel like somebody's being watched. This is like crazy. There's also like this weird ghost energy out here. I don't know if someone got ghosted, abandoned, or if there's literally a dead person walking around, or this is about a dead person. Because the Hermit came out, the Five of Pentacles, the Page of Swords, the Seven of Cups. It's like this weird, mysterious energy. I don't know what y'all are dealing with. Ten of Swords, yeah. Ugh. I don't know. This could be somebody's murder being solved. Because I'm definitely picking up on that. This could also be a situation where somebody had a heart attack, went to the hospital, they may have died, and they may have been a little fucktard in your life, and it's helping you. I don't know. Magician and the Two of Cups. Yeah, somebody orchestrated some type of attack on a person, or they orchestrated some type of betrayal, or maybe they set somebody up to make it look like they had a heart attack, but really something else went down. But there was manipulation, there was meetings and communication about this on the back end. It was hidden. Somebody was secretly working with another person to sabotage someone's wealth, finances, career. It's like somebody wanted to send a message. What's this Page of Swords reverse, Two of Swords reverse? Ten of Wands. Yeah, somebody was trying to force someone to watch something that they didn't want to see, or they were like spying on somebody, watching somebody, invading privacy. Two of Wands, Justice. There was a legal decision made in regards to somebody stalking or lurking or forcing someone to doing something. Feels like a legal activity. What's the King of Swords? This could be a restraining order being granted. Yeah, like the Virgo, or maybe you as an Aquarius made the decision, or a Virgo made the decision. I don't know. Aries, somebody. Ten of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles. I feel like somebody's been trying to give you something for a long time. This is weird, child. I don't know what's going on with air sign. I don't know what's going on. It's a lot. It feels like a bunch of just nonsense, but it's not. I feel like somebody wanted to make something look scattered, or I don't know. It's like somebody wanted to make something look like messy, or, you know, like when they stage a crime scene and they want to make it look like somebody committed, you know, unaliving on themselves, but really it was a homicide. Or they wanted to make it look like it's a heart attack, but really it was a homicide. It's like somebody had to kick the door down or kick the door in to get in, and then they found the evidence. Somebody's door might get kicked in. I'm going to be honest with you. It's like, I don't know. It kind of feels like someone is being held hostage somewhere too. I don't know what this is talking about, y'all. If this is something that you dealt with and now you escaped from it, I don't know what to tell you, but you about to be free. You're going to be celebrating because you finally going to get away and be able to heal and do whatever you want. And I feel like I don't care if it was something simple or something convoluted. There's a person here who thought they were going to be able to like keep something going forever. There's a person here who thought they were going to be able to create enough interference. You hear the person blowing whatever they blowing, which they ain't blowing shit. Ain't nothing ever out there for them to blow. But they just steadily every week come over here and blow air. And it's just like maybe this person was blowing smoke up people's ass and, you know, talking out the side of their neck and, you know, creating illusions and distractions. It just feels like somebody thought they could run from something forever, but it's catching up to them. And then dirty money just came out. Laundering, stealing, illegal. Spiritually woke. Oh my God. And reading up. This is exactly what came out for Gemini, I feel. And Gemini is here, so you could be involved in this situation with a Gemini. You and a Gemini could be working together. There could be a Gemini who's partnering up with you. I don't know. But we have spiritually woke. I would just be careful of like people who you choose to team up with too, because their issues may come and interfere with your situations if you team up with the wrong people. Their criminal records, what they've done in the past could be catching up to them. You know, be careful of people who you hire and people who you partner up with in business and relationships. Because I feel like somebody's running from something that they did. And it could range from mundane to very extreme, but it is illegal. You could be wanting to make money with somebody, but they could be a scammer. And because money is energetic, you could be tied to their nefarious behavior and you don't want to do that. Okay? So do your research. That's what this is saying. Read up on this person. Research this person. Look for what they don't want you to find. Look for what they're trying to hide, because I feel like the communities that they've been involved in or wherever they came from is going to tell you what you need to know. Because somebody is not on the up and up. Something is spoiled in the buttermilk. What else for Aquarius? Numbing. This came out for Gemini too. Self-medicating, addictions, irrational behavior. Yeah, somebody could be strung out on drugs or just acting crazy because they're a criminal. Karmic, third-party relationship lesson. TikTok, deadline, procrastination, too busy. Yeah, I feel like somebody was trying to like numb themselves or distract themselves from a deadline that was coming up. They were trying to act like it wasn't there, or trying to involve other people so they could try to get out of it. I just feel like somebody's running from something. Oh my goodness. Card just flipped out when I said that. Yeah. Yeah, somebody knows that their time is about to be up. Swept up. Head over here. And this could just mean that they know they're about to pass away. And you may be approached and find out that you were left in the will. Maybe you weren't left in the will. Maybe somebody's mad because you're getting something that they wanted in the will. Swept up says head over heels, falling in love, intense emotions. And then we have spilling the beans. Revealing secret, cats out of the bag, untrustworthy. Right. Somebody could, I feel, be distracting you from doing things that you're supposed to do. Trying to get you caught up in shit that you don't need to get caught up in. That could cause you some problems if you're not careful. Ooh, excuse me. Be smart. I feel like, especially if you guys, I feel like if you cut someone off who was like a lover or a friend or a family member or someone who wanted to be a business partner, you're going to find out that that person was lurking, spying, maybe trying to force their way into an agreement with you because they saw that you were lucrative or making money. It's like you're going to find out that this person was planning on like stabbing you in the back, betraying you, or that they were lying to you about who they are. You're going to get a confirmation about that. Dirty money, numbing, and TikTok. What is that? Okay, so bitch, the devil, 3 of swords, and the strength card. You may want to go watch the Capricorn reading and the Leo reading. There's also Virgo out here, Gemini, Aquarius, Aries, Scorpio, Virgo, Taurus, Libra, Cancer, any sign really. Not a lot of Sagittarius though. Yeah, and somebody is hiding the fact that they're still upset about something or holding a grudge, still disappointed. Magician, Knight of Swords. Somebody could have been spreading like rumors or lies. That came up in the Gemini reading. I just feel like somebody's very creative. Somebody could be a musician, but I feel like they're, or somebody is like a genius with the King of Swords. Like, I don't know. I'm getting this weird like prodigy vibe where someone is a genius or someone is very like skilled at what it is that they do. And I don't know, maybe they're an evil genius. Bitch, I don't know. Maybe they're obsessed. A mad scientist, evil genius. But there's action being taken behind the scenes. Somebody is taking action and they're using the tools at their disposal to act in a way that's like hidden, or to do something behind the scenes that people can't see, like hold back information, or like use their power to keep someone silenced or keep someone trapped and quiet. I don't know. It's weird. Feels like blackmail. Feels like coercion. It feels like illegal shit. And I feel like someone may be upset that they're getting discovered. Someone is snitching on them, or there's some type of like getting caught here going on. There's something better. No. Yeah. You need to tell someone no. This is whatever sacrifice. Somebody's asking you to make too big of a sacrifice. Somebody is asking you to sacrifice too much, or they're trying to get you to give up too much. Like the deal is a bad deal, or the person is going to be a bad partner in business. It's like you would have to sacrifice or give away too much in this connection or in this deal that it's not even worth it in spirit. I feel like they're just trying to protect you from getting like caught up in whatever the illusion is that's being shown to you, to realize that there's something better out there that's going to be more suited for your needs. Yeah, that's what I feel. So I hope that helped you guys. Be sure to like and subscribe to continue to catch that vibe. Book a reading if you want to book a reading. If you gain something positive from this message, please consider donating to the PayPal, Venmo, or Zelle below. It is really helpful, you guys. Hype up the video. Get in the comments. Let me know if it resonated. And I will see you guys soon. Enjoy your day. Bye.